Hi everybody. Got to get ready for tomorrow. I got my chainsaw out. I bought this little toy built chainsaw. It's a 16-inch bar, and I need to sharpen it. And of course, this chainsaw came with a cover you put on there to keep your blade nice and clean. But I got me one of these chainsaw files, which it gives the diagrams on there where there's the slant of your how you sharpen it. You're supposed to match it with that. See how that lines up? You're supposed to line up that, and you just run it through there like that. And you're supposed to sharpen it. Well, I've seen on Tammuz where they had these chainsaw dealies you could hook up to your chainsaw, and it just sits on it like that, and you got a little handle on it. You just turn it like that, and it'll sharpen it. Well, I ordered one, and I didn't get it, so I got something else instead. This is what I ordered, and it didn't ship it to me for some reason. So this is what they sent me, and this is just a file that goes into that outfit that I ordered. That sits in there between your teeth. Let's see here, I want her here, and it turns just like that, and it sharpens your chainsaw perfectly, the way it's supposed to. So I have to wait for the new one comes, or I may try to put one of these in my drill and maybe sharpen it that way. But this one also works too, but it takes longer. And they say that the other one does a better job. So I don't know, I may wait, but I'll probably go ahead and try. I got a little block to sit up underneath it on my chainsaw, so it will, so we can sharpen the chain. So I have to use this one. It just sits in there like there. You line it up like that, and it's hard to do without the camera. You just run it through there, and it just sharpens it right up. All right, guys, I gotta go down to Tractor Supplies tomorrow and get some of my stuff. Hopefully they won't be without electricity, but that's my chainsaw, and I hope I get this thing sharp enough so I can do some work tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. Well, today I'm gonna make some bacon wrap salmon rolls. I'm gonna wrap these bad boys up with some bacon and put them in the air fryer. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this lemon pepper on it. Like that, guys. And then I'm gonna take some of this good quality bacon and wrap it. Okay, guys, I've got it all wrapped up. I'm gonna stick them in the air fryer for a few minutes. Okay, guys, they're done. Look how beautiful those are. It's gonna be nice and yummy for my breakfast. All right, I'll see you in a little bit, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. Well, I'm here. I already got me one of those teeth post drivers. Check out some other stuff here really cool. They have these fill and stream hats and stuff. I'm a big fan of the fill and stream stuff, gear. I like that camouflage one. That looks really cool. They have these electrical fence solar panel chargers. Some of them already have the battery included. That's pretty interesting. I'm actually looking for some belling twine, and it comes in handy for a lot of stuff. This is the electric one, and they have the electrical wire for your electric fence. But I'm not seeing any belling twine. Yeah, they got all kinds of stuff for your electrical fence. They actually have these little prod dealies that go in the ground. You can set your electric fence up on. Let's see if I can find the belly twine if they have any. So here's the belly twine. It's $44. It's kind of high priced. Well, this says $39.99. So it's made in Vietnam. I'll shop around and see if I can find something different. That's kind of pricey for me. I even thought about getting some of this wire, but I don't know. They have the batteries and stuff for your fence chargers. So they got a big cage trap for like coyotes and foxes and stuff like that. It has a little rooster cage in there. I bet the rooster don't like it, but they have all kinds of neat stuff here. So I'm going to get a couple rows of this sheep and goat fence wire. It's a couple $100, almost $300. You might as well call it $300, huh? It's a 330 feet rows, just quite a bit. Okay, I got it all loaded. 2 rows of wire and a T-post driver. I'll see y'all back out at the homestead there, my little farm. All right, guys, I'm back over here, and I got to roll this wire all the way over there. I've already got one over there, so I just kind of push it along there with my shoes and or my boots. Just roll it along there till I get it over there. These son of guns are heavy. Well, I got it over here, so I'll just roll up to the edge and I'll just tip it over. It'll fall in there just like that one. Okay, it's in there. It sure was heavy. So if you're gonna do any kind of work out here, be sure you wear some good pair of gloves. That way you don't tear up your fingers. So what I'm gonna be doing now is kind of cleaning up in this area here, because right back in here is where I'm gonna put my chicken pen. So I will clean it up a little bit today. I plan on building a little fire, but there's a burn ban. You're not allowed to by court order. So we won't be making any fire to keep warm. It's just a little bit above freezing, so 33 Fahrenheit. So I'm gonna get set up here and I'm gonna start cleaning some of this stuff up. So I'll make me a pile right down there, and wait till it gets where I can do a little burn. I can burn some of this stuff off. Be great. I have to go get my chainsaw, and some of that stuff that's laying on the ground I'll have to cut up, like that long piece of wood there. I'll cut it up in chunks, and we'll just pile all this stuff up in one pile there. So the first thing we'll do is gas and oil the chainsaw up. And the first tip you want to do is kind of make sure you don't have any dirt around your oil. That might plug your oiler. It's probably a good idea that you carry maybe a little brush, a paintbrush or something. We'll just tap it off with the bar oil here. And I try not to overfill it. Yeah, a little more. That's good enough right there. You don't want to overfill her. You'll have that sawdust sticking around. You don't want that. So you Let's put it back in there and we'll tighten her up. I got one of those little tools like this to help tighten that up, and we'll add some gasoline in there. You do the same thing, you try to keep the sawdust out of there. And I'll just pour some gas in there. A little bit of gasoline. Like that. I have a top for it, one of these things, but it's worthless because it don't work. I've tried to fix it and it won't work. So we'll tighten her back up. There's a couple little notches there, and I just stick that in my back pocket so I don't lose it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to choke it right here. So choke it like that, hit the run. It has a little prime button here. You just prime that a couple of times. And you'll try to start it. Okay, then you push that in. I'm going to get my gloves on so I don't get hurt by a brush. Always remember these babies because they'll save your hands, I'm telling you. All right, let's crank her up, guys. Okay, I'm gonna start carrying some of this stuff. I'm gonna show you a little thing here or two, what I was doing. So I was kicking out around these rocks, trees. Look at got rocks like that, big old rock. The old chain hits that, it's a goner. That one on. You have a rock right there, so you want to be able to rake it out so you can see those rocks, because it'll sure run your chain. So pieces like that, I cut in long pieces, because I might be able to say that piece over there was rotten, so I wasn't able to use any of it. That's as good a place as any. Get the old chainsaw back out here. Short work of that. Woo. Well, now I'm going to get my rake. I brought my rock rake. Kind of clean this area up so you can see what's under that dirt there.
Head over heels for that someone. Head for the hills for nothing. Running, scared, screaming at the top of my lungs. In my many minds, my heart doesn't always agree. What I'm thinking inside about it, your gut can lie. And when you're hungry, but it hurts too.
Okay guys, I got it all cleaned up. This area here, I got some of the brush stacked and got it cleaned over here pretty good. Right in here is where my chicken house is going to be. I probably have to get rid of that brush pile, and I'll put the door on this side right here where it's pointing down that hill right here. But I'll probably go over to those trees. I still have to get some of those trees and stuff out of here. I'm gonna pretty much clean out the sides of this little building here. I'm gonna leave just a few trees around, but it's looking good. I got me some of this oak. Some of this is still pretty solid, and it would make a great campfire wood. It wouldn't burn very long, so yeah, that's a good reason you'd have it. Okay guys, I'm about ready to go home and eat. It's about noon, so we'll see you in a little bit. Pretty peaceful out here. I got some boots on. That's the best thing to have if you're gonna be working in the brush using chainsaw. That way all that dust doesn't get inside of your shoes. You don't want to wear your Skechers out here. Just bring you some boots and pull them boots over them pants over them boots. If we get it straight there. Are you happy? Are you happy? Huh? Are you happy? Oh, he's getting big. Let's get your ball. Got his little ball here. Ready? 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 Go get it. He's having fun. Are you having fun? Huh? Are you having fun? You ready for walk? Huh? Let's go. Let's go walk. Remember, we went yesterday. Come on, up this way. This way, Bubba. Ah, good dog. Good Bobo. Come on, let's go. He's getting where he walks good now. He used to be really shy, but he's really gotten big. He's a big boy now. He's a big boy. We'll just walk up here to this corner. You're a big boy now, ain't you? Yep. He's a big dog. So I just got home and I let my dog out and take him for a little walk. And I'll fix something to eat here in a minute. He likes to go for a little walk. Yeah, when I first got him, he was kind of shy of going out, and made him busy out here, you know. It's a pretty beautiful neighborhood. It's still a little chilly. It's like 36, 37 out here. It's still a little chilly. It's cloudy. Other than that, it's a pretty good day. So that's my lunch today, salmon fillet. Boy, I'm starving. I'm ready to dig in. Not bad. Salmon is probably one of my favorite fishes. But really delicious. Well, just finished my salmon, ate my lunch today. It's not cleared off at all, so I'm hoping for springtime to get here pretty quick. I'm tired of this cold weather. I'm not a cold climate person, but anyhow, I got a lot of work to do on that homestead. I'm enjoying my little projects. It keeps me busy, keeps me trouble. Oh, and I sharpened that chainsaw with that bit, and it worked pretty good. I put in my drill. It only took me about 5 minutes to sharpen the chainsaw. So, but I get my little hand cranked sharpener. I'll be sure to demonstrate on that. But anyhow, guys, thank you for joining my channel, and we'll see you again in the next one. I'm out of here.